Good evening, fans. Welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Levi Meyerhofer alongside Kobe Blackmon, bringing you tonight's contest featuring the Macomb High Bombers and the visiting Monmout-Roseville Titans. Kobe, so far we saw 3 contests today featuring the Macomb High Bombers, the girls' basketball games earlier, the JV and varsity, and then the JV contest where Macomb High defeating Monmout-Roseville just before this.
Yeah, the JV team really took off from the start and never looked back.
Holdhouse pops the quick 3, doesn't get it to fall. Looked good off the shot, or off the stroke. Starting lineup for the Macomb High Bombers: Nolan Hogue, Drew Watson, Malachi Conley, Braden Holdhouse, and Langdon Lambert. Excuse me. Nick Houston backing down for Monmout-Roseville. Gets the shot up, but can't get it to fall. Starting lineup for the Monmout-Roseville Titans: Peyton Thompson. Watson with the bucket there for Macomb. Calagero Sarcomo, Nick Houston, Lars Berggren, and Ethan Clark also starting lineup for Monmout-Roseville. Missed pass on the cut, 2-on-1. Pass up the court, and without hitting the floor, there's a bucket there once again.
Yeah, beautiful pass. Almost looked like a lob there, but great fast break execution.
Yeah, Hogue with the bucket. Using his body, get down to the baseline, Nick Houston. Correction, that was Ethan Clark. Macomb entering the day 14-3 for their record, coming off of their Elite 8 appearance in 2A last year. Monmout-Roseville entering at 10-10 today. There's a 3, Conley letting it fly, and splash for 3. .550 left here in the first, 7-2, an early lead for the Macomb High Bombers. First meeting of these two teams this season. Only one scheduled. And a smart pass up the court, up to Watson. Dished off to Hogue. They're not going to get it to fall.
What a beautiful play save. Was able to finish that one. Nice feed inside as well.
Sarcomo to Clark. Houston this time to Thompson. And that one's going to miss the rim, out of bounds. Thank you for tuning in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. If you're watching here, you'll be watching through YouTube. The comments are open. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, or just say howdy. Holdhouse pump fake, kick back out to Watson for 3. Off the back of the rim, and it'll be out of bounds on Monmout-Roseville off the rebound. Holdhouse's pass right into the arms of Peyton Thompson. And a great pass there to Berggren, but that one's blocked under the basket. Bombers head the other way. Watson with the floater. That's no good, out of bounds on Hogue. Kobe, so far, definitely a clean game, no fouls, but a little low scoring here, 7-2 so far.
They're just a couple teams trying to get settled into their offense. I think the Bombers are playing with a little bit of faster pace, though.
And the and one, count it for Nick Houston. Langdon Lambert's first foul, the first for Macomb High. And the bucket is good for the old-fashioned 3 from Houston. Good defense, anticipating. Watson, Hogue to Conley. This time Holthouse steps up the 3. Holthouse finds Lambert on the back door, but a great knockaway by Monmout-Roseville. Sarcomo to the bucket. He'll draw the foul, headed to the free throw line to shoot 2. 3:06 left in the first. Lambert's second foul here early for Macomb. Calajero Sarcomo at the line. His first trip there. Both shots good for Sarcomo, and that ties it back up here at 7. That 3, good. Malachi Conley, his second 3 of the day. Trying to use that baseline to the advantage. Sarcomo. And the Titans with the bucket there. On the other end, knocked away by Thibault. Travel. And the lucky bounce. Malachi Conley. Another tray to his name.
Conley locked down 2 threes from that same spot.
He's got 3 so far on the day, leading scorer for Macomb High Bombers with 9. Myers, the mid-range. Watson on the rebound, head the opposite direction. Conley saw the open lane, tries to get the finger roll, won't get it to fall. Minute remaining here in the first stanza. And tipped away by Watson. It's going to be out of bounds, though, on Tiabu. 12 seconds to shoot here. Bombers a 4-point lead. They'll be looking for that final shot here to end the first quarter. Conley, step back, pulls the three. And 4 threes here in the first quarter. Conley heating up. He is on fire.
Yeah, with a step back three as well. Like you said, on fire, 4 threes in that first quarter alone.
Leading the way for Monmout-Roseville right now. They're 9 points, coming from 3 from Nick Houston, then 2 apiece from Sarcomo, Tiabu, and Clark. And then on the other side for Macomb, the home team, Malachi Conley heating up 12 points plus 2 from Hogan Watson apiece.
He would have been beating the Titans himself in the first quarter.
Impressive shooting from pretty much reflective spots on the court, too, with where he's been at. Defense has been solid for Macomb as well thus far.
Yeah, only allowing 9 points in the first quarter. That's pretty solid defense.
Flashing backdoor. Great look to Lars Berggren. Saw the open block coming from behind. Defender didn't know it was coming. Holthouse, pump fake, uses baseline. Conley in the corner. And looking for that fifth one, just in and out.
It's still a high percentage shot. Great pass by Holthouse.
Conley flying out of bounds to save that one. Will save it. And it's going to stick with Watson. Conley just all over the floor tonight, Kobe. And an offensive foul.
Yeah, and it's interesting. They're in the zone. Titans are in the zone, but still leaving him open in the corner. If anything, I'll be putting the body on him.
Sarcomo bringing up the court for Monmout-Roseville. Ball tipped out of bounds. Cooper Hobson on the defensive end. Sarcomo to Clark. Houston under the basket.
Nice up and under by Houston there.
He'll connect, bring it back within 3. Houston to Tiabu. Has to kick it off. This time Berggren. And a foul on Monmout-Roseville. It's going to be Macomb ball.
Great job by the Bombers to battle. Great post defense to battle down low. able to force that pass out. Titans looking to get the ball inside, but the Bombers not allowing it.
Houston with his first foul. First foul for the Titans this game. And ball picked off, and the finish good for Sarcomo.
Titans down by 1.
Sarcomo 4 points for Monmouth-Roseville. Shot is short from Watson. And Monmouth-Roseville the opportunity to take their first lead here on this possession. Houston to Tiabo in the lane, turns around, not a bad shot. Holthouse saw the open lane, drives the basket, and uses that right hand on the left side, get a little closer, and avoid the defender coming up right behind him. Holthouse on the board. Timeout called by Monmouth-Roseville. 4:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Kobe, I'm no logo expert. Actually, I am. But I'm no logo expert, but I think Macomb might have the longest primary logo in Illinois, if not the country.
Really?
Just like in terms of,
yeah, it is a pretty big
it's a
logo.
very long logo compared to the height that it is. I mean, here in this gym, the height is only the middle circle of the court, but the length extends all the way through to the three-point line. And on the other side of that, I can't necessarily prove it, but I have a theory that most Titan nicknames came between, I believe it was 1999 and 07, solely because of the movie Remember the Titans, which would fit the time period for Monmouth-Roseville. I'll have to go back and read the official manual on the Illinois high school mascots when I get back to my dorm today. Ball taken away by Berggren. And he'll lose that one, spinning around in the lane.
You know, it's just a new fact every day with mascots. With you. Every day. You learn something new.
Blocking foul before the shot. Holthouse trying to get through the lane.
Is there any motive for you to know about these mascots? Was it just one day I'm going to learn all the mascots of Illinois, or what was I don't know, what was the turning point?
Well, there's a three for Holthouse first. Braden Holthouse, his first three. Well, my high school, Seneca Fighting Irish, we used a variation of the Notre Dame logo, but a lot of schools use the wrong one, and we used the wrong one for a lot of others. So I did a lot of research, and in that research, all the repetition.
There you go. Okay.
Same reason that when we first met, Kobe, I knew that your high school mascot was the Catamounts.
Exactly.
And you thought nobody in Macomb knew what your high school even was.
Probably might be the only one in Macomb that still knows that.
First foul on Lars Berggren. And great look for Sarcomo. Picked that one off. And gets the and one.
Great speed by Sarcomo. Saw two defenders chase him down, but still able to put it up and get a foul.
Sarcomo 6 points already. Second trip to the line. In the corner for three, off balance. Holthouse able to maintain composure and knock it down. Another timeout called by Monmouth-Roseville.
Yeah, after that air ball from Holthouse on the three early in the game, he's able to knock down 2.
Holthouse now with 8 points. 6 total threes for Macomb. No three-pointers for Monmouth-Roseville so far. All their points coming from either within the arc or at the free throw line.
And they're still in this game, so I'm pretty sure they want to knock down at least a couple. But as long as you stay in this game, to me, it really doesn't matter. Yeah,
you got to stick close, especially with the level of intensity that Macomb plays. They're 14-3 on the year so far. Monmouth-Roseville 12-12. Macomb, not too high of a scoring, honestly. 50 points per game scoring. It's not exceptionally high, but 36.3 points per game allowed, which is on the lower end of the IHSA.
Yeah, very low, actually.
Houston down through the lane. Great dish there. Peyton Thompson with the bucket. Patiently waiting, missed the first one, but the putback from Nolan Hogue. Conley knocking it down, but still picked back up by Sarcomo.
Yeah, great defense by Conley. Just put his hands up, used his frame to tip that ball.
Spinning around, ball taken away, and a jump ball. It's going to be the held ball possession going to Macomb.
I know the possession went to Macomb, but I really just don't like that rule either. Because I feel like if I take it away and then I have to give it back, potentially back to the other team, man. I don't know.
Well, I think it's a safety thing, especially if you got two players wrapped up on the ground with the jump ball. Minute 20 left here in the second quarter. Watson to Holthouse. He'll pop the tray. And that's his third.
Multiple Bombers cooking up from 3.
Offensive foul on a moving screen by Tebow. Colin Tebow. Yeah, Diamond Tebow with the foul, his first, the 4th against the Titans. Almost a turnover, and it was a turnover picked up by Berggren. 1-on-3, Berggren has a mountain to climb in the lane, and he somehow gets that one to fall.
Yeah, kind of a crazy play there.
Impressive.
Yeah.
26 seconds for Macomb to shoot. Conley, step back after the pump fake. And the sizzle fading there a little bit, but still plenty of time left in this game. 4 seconds left for Monmouth to shoot. And Hogue on the rebound. That'll take us to halftime, 29-21. Here at the half, let's get a look at our leading scores. First for Monmout-Roseville, they're 21 points, coming courtesy of 6 from Sarcomo, 5 from Houston. Bergeron with 4, and then 2 apiece for Thompson, Taboo, and Clark. And then for the home team, Macomb Bombers, 12 points for Malachi Conley, 11 for Braden Holthouse. Hogue with 4 and 2 from Drew Watson. That'll take us to halftime. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back here in just a couple minutes. You're all watching TSSR Game Time Live. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the second half between the Bombers and the Titans coming up. Hey, y'all, welcome back here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, coming to you live from Macomb High School in Macomb, Illinois, where the Bombers of Macomb High lead the Monmout-Roseville Titans 29-21 after 16 minutes of play. 16 to go. I'm Levi Meyerhofer alongside Kobe Blackmond on color commentary and camera. So far in this game, threes are wild for Macomb. 7 threes. 4 from Conley and 3 from Holthouse for the Bombers. Monmouth-Roseville trying to punch the paint as much as they can. That's where they've gotten all their buckets. Shot from Angelo off the mark.
Yeah, Angelo's just aggressive in the paint.
I don't remember seeing Angelo in the first half, or at least I know I didn't say his name, so he's coming in here the second half, looking to be a force in the paint. And the little floater is good. Bergeron to finish it off. Bergeron now tied leading scorer for Monmouth-Roseville with 6 points. If you're just joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, we appreciate you through YouTube. Comments are open, so just say howdy or who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from, where you're watching from, what your favorite color is, social security number, and date of birth. Missed shot for Macomb. What?
Please don't put that in the chat. You can put your color and where you're from, but don't put your social security number. What's your favorite color, Levi?
Kelly Green.
Kelly Green.
My high school.
Gotcha.
You?
Orange.
Orange. Well, Orange, you glad that you just had that basket there from Lambert?
I am glad.
Macomb Bombers in white and orange right now, up by 8. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Missed shot under the basket. Rebound goes to Monmouth-Roseville, and they'll send Angelo to the line, shooting 2. Landon Angelo. First opportunities for some points. Third foul against Langdon Lambert. Split series there at the free throw line, and Macomb rushing the opposite direction. Elby in the lane, and Nick Elby getting the first varsity points for him today. Got a little break after the JV game. And that ball tipped down. It's going to be a held ball. Hogue jumping over the top, basically, of Thompson's shoulder, trying to corral that one in. He'll get it in his arms, but unfortunately for him, it was also in Thompson's arms. Holthouse and Conley. Watson cross to Holthouse, uses baseline, and great cut there, finds Nolan Hogue.
Yeah, what a better foul by Holthouse there. Saw his teammate cutting and hit him right on the money, able to get 2 points.
Angelo draws the double team, backs defender down. Kick back out. High pass through the lane. and believe stepped out of bounds. It's been a quick 3.5 minutes here to start the second half.
Yeah, and the Titans can't let this game get away from them.
Conley, high pass, wrangled in by Elby, missed shot under the basket though. Houston trying to put in the work under the basket. He'll go up for the shot. Misses that one, but he'll have a couple at the free throw line. Elby with his second foul. First shot missed for Houston. Second one also short. Macomb comes up with the rebound. Holthouse, dodging defender, steps in, confident three. That one falls short. Elby with the elbows, and he heads up. He'll get fouled on his way. First foul against Ethan Clark. Monmouth fans unhappy with the lack of an offensive call.
Just say, yeah, I think that could have been went both ways there. Just a physical play, though. Yeah, as a ref, you just got to make that call in the play of the moment because there's no replay in high school, so.
Pump fake, missed shot through the lane for Berger, and he'll head to the free throw line as well. Conley's first foul, third for Macomb. First shot off the mark for Berger. This is his first trip to the free throw line. This is free throw number 10 for Monmout-Roseville. Make number 5 there. Berger now with 7 points after that free throw. Hobson to Holthouse. Finds Conley, open spot. And before the shot, foul on number 34. That's Lars Bargren, his second. Team second. Watson through the lane, and Hobson blocked.
Great job to time that block.
And that'll turn into some points for Berggren. Monmouth-Roseville, couple in a row, bringing back within single digits. Watson to Conley. You know what Conley thought about that one, Kobe. You can see it in his eyes, even way up here.
I don't blame him. He's made a lot of them. He might take this one.
Any room is a lot of room if you give it to Conley. Holthouse, he'll take the three, though, on the in and out. Braden Holthouse, his fourth tray. Man, he and Conley combining for 8 3-pointers. And a 12-point lead. Driving through the lane, tough shot for Sarcomo. He'll get that one to fall, though.
Nice, like I said, tough shot. Nice drive to the lane and able to finish.
Holthouse to Watson. Draws the double team. Over to Hobson. Foul under the basket before any shot could go up. It'll be Bombers ball out of bounds. Fouls on number 34. That's the third against Bergen. Out of bounds on the Bombers. Holthouse letting that one slip through his fingertips. Bergen trying to make something happen on his own through the lane. He's done it a few times. He's currently the leading scorer for Monmout-Roseville with 9. And Holthouse on the jab step falls out of bounds, or not falls out of bounds, but steps out of bounds with a minute left here in the third quarter. 10-point lead for Macomb.
Tigers needs to go on a little bit of a run here to close out this half. I'll say this quarter.
And that'll be lost by, I believe Andy Myers was there.
Exactly the opposite of what you want to do.
At any time in the game, but especially right now, trying to claw your way back here. .23 seconds for Macomb. Ten seconds. Holthouse near the half-court corner. Watson in the corner. Kaboom! Watson, and here's the shot. Hits the top of the rim and top of the net. Wow, backboard, Kobe, and over. The Macomb High Bombers with a 13-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Take a look at the scorers. First for Monmout-Roseville. 8 points for Sarcomo. Bergen leading with 9. 2 for Clark, 1 for Angelo, 5 for Houston, 2 for Taboo, and 2 for Thompson. Over for Macomb. Conley with 2. Braden Holthouse now leading the way with 14. Each of them with 4 three-pointers apiece.
It's been lights. They've been shooting out lights out for the Bombers. But I like the defense. I like the defensive effort for the Bombers as well. Not allowing really anything. Only 29 points, and we're going into the fourth quarter. I know you talk about their average of how many points they give up. So,
also scoring for Macomb, Hogue with 6, Watson with 5, Elby with 3, and Langdon Lambert with 2. Macomb, 3 losses on the year, but those 3 losses all to really good teams. Illini Bluffs, Quincy Notre Dame and West Hancock. We saw West Hancock last night. Fun team to watch.
Yeah, very fun team to watch. Dunking the ball, shooting the ball well.
I mean, that dunk came in like the first 40 seconds.
I mean, they were practicing like windmill dunks, pregame. Definitely can see that team making it far.
Castile's first foul for Monmouth-Roseville. Toss up in the air after that one goes through Lambert's hands. Great defensive effort, far from the basket. And it's going to be out of bounds actually on the Titans. Watson to Hogue in the corner. That one hits the front of the rim. Just a little bit too far to the right. 7 minutes left in this game, out of bounds after being knocked away by by Macomb. It'll stick with Monmouth-Roseville. And that ball saved initially by Thompson, but flung onto the foot of one of the officials standing out of bounds. Backdoor finds Holthouse. Outshot a little short. Needs to be called for the foul. Reaching for that rebound.
Yeah, it would have been a nice play if they was able to finish that one, but nice bounce pass down low to Holthouse.
Sarcomo using that screen and the pick and roll to Houston.
Kind of rare you see that in the high school level, the pick and roll, and it works.
That works that well.
Yeah,
both defenders left up top, and that leaves Houston wide open with a path to the bucket.
Yeah, even in the collegiate level, sometimes you rarely see it work that well.
And even if it does work like that, you still have a defender come back over in the nick of time. Not that time. And how about almost the same thing on the opposite end, just a little bit different with not the actual screener going down, but still Lambert. 44-31, Macomb with the lead. Watson has the lane and drops it in. And before the shot, timeout called by Monmouth-Roseville. Full timeout by the Titans. And Macomb picking it up here a little bit more, Kobe.
Yeah, definitely running away with this one now. Good defense turning into good offensive points.
Should this lead hold for Macomb, they would move to 15-3. Monmouth-Roseville would drop to 10-11. Still quite a bit of basketball left to play. All it takes is a couple of timely baskets. Currently, Monmouth-Roseville nil in the 3 column. So just one of those could get a fire started.
Yeah, even a couple of them could. The game will look different if they knocked down a couple before.
A very different looking offense is Macomb. Just based on the stat sheet, you can tell that they're more of an outside shooting team. 9 3-pointers and 9 2-pointers for the Bombers, looking either way.
Kind of a more modern day NBA type
Very
of
much.
offense.
Except the ball movement, I think, here is a little bit better.
Yeah, and the Titans more of an old school type of look. Just a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of dominating the paint look.
Here's a three. That one's going to be short for Monmout-Roseville. Offensive rebound, though.
Macomb goes to a 2-3 zone out of the break.
And kind of a semi-trap, trying to get there beyond the arc.
Yeah, trapping the primary ball handler. I would say trapping on the catch.
First foul on Watson. Second for Macomb. Turning around in the lane, no good for Sarcomo. Holdhouse, handoff to Watson, Conley, and Hogue. And a good roll there. Braden Holdhouse with the bucket. Saw a lot of traffic there, but unafraid to attack it. Houston to Sarcomo at the block. Kicked out and a missed shot there for Clark. Macomb to slow it down immensely.
I don't think you want to miss Levi, but technically they can hold the ball for the rest of the game if they wanted to.
Kobe, the time will come, I promise. Sarcomo, before the shot, called for a travel. 3:19 left in the game. Watson really wanted to take that three. You could see. Instead gives it over to Holdhouse. Macomb trying to waste some time right now. If you can't get it toward the basket, don't shoot it. But also don't force it out of it down there.
Yeah, I didn't like that pass at all.
It'll be out of bounds on Elby. And there's a three. That one's short for Thompson. Flying on the ground and out of bounds. Valiant effort by Houston. Try to keep that in bounds. Just can't quite get there in time. 2:30 remaining in this game. A 17-point advantage for Macomb. Holdhouse with the steal, wide open lane, and the easy lay-in. Holdhouse.
Yeah, that's probably going to ice this one for the Bombers.
They have reached their 50.5 points per game at this point, score being 50-31.
Levi, I think Macomb's using the no shot clock to their advantage here. You know, really trying to run that clock down.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. And it'll get run down, 12 seconds. Kobe really doesn't like this no shot clock.
That was a minute and 30 seconds of just passing.
Well, hey, you know, use it to your advantage, run the clock out.
I mean, yeah, but I think there definitely should be a shot clock.
Well, it's going to come next year, I promise, Kobe.
All right.
Okay, you'll get your wish very soon. Macomb takes this one over Monmout-Roseville, 50-33, being the final score. Leading scorers for Monmout-Roseville, who fall to 10 and 11 now. Nick Houston with 7. Sarcoma leading the way, or excuse me, Sarcoma with 8. Leading the way was Lars Berger with 9. Clark with 4. Angelo with 1. 2 for Thompson. And 2 for Taboo. Over for the home team, Macomb High Bombers. Victorious in this one, moving now to 15 and 3 on the season. Their 50 points comprised of 18 from Braden Holdhouse, 12 from Malachi Conley. Watson with 7. Nolan Hogue with 6, 4 for Langdon Lambert, and 3 from Nick Elby. Well, that's going to do it here from the hangar in Macomb, Illinois. Once again, final score, Macomb High Bombers 50, Monmout-Roseville Titans 33. This has been a production of TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Levi Meyer-Hoffer alongside Kobe Blackmon, and that's going to do it here from Macomb. This is Kobe and Hoff signing off. Have a good night, everybody.